hardcore boxing fans out there, how are you doing? It's Porky here, the voice of hardcore boxing. Today I'm joined by Mickey Theo, but I just want to say, before I hand you over to Mick, I want to say a big thank you to all them people that have subscribed to our members area. The button's below. It's $5.99 a month, and money generated from that, less YouTube's 30%, will be going into production because we're going to do something a bit special. But I'll hand you over to Michael Theo. How you doing, mate?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. Thank you.
What have you been up to?
The usual, Russ. We wake up, we train, we do what we do.
Yeah, you've been training this morning?
Yeah, religiously.
All right. Obviously, we do a video every week just to see how you're doing. They get loads of other videos on my channel, but you're popular, mate. The last video, it was on something like 97.3%. People agreed with everything you said, but normally it isn't usually that high. But I've noticed it last few weeks, it seems to be going higher and you're getting more popular. Why do you think that is, mate?
This is Manchester Fight Club. There's no armies of people here.
I don't know, Russ. You know, you're shocking me saying things like this. You know,
I sent you screenshots, didn't I?
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I mean, maybe people want to see this fight between me and the mouse.
You couldn't knock a wank out, mate.
You know?
The what?
The mouse.
Oh, I thought you called him the titty man.
Yeah, he's a titty man. Yeah, with no balls, but he's like a mouse hides. You know what I mean? In little holes. That's why no one's seen him. No one can find him.
So obviously I've been quiet. I've kept myself out of it all.
I'm going to break your face in, mate. And if you don't show up, I'm at every boxing match in London. Every Warren event, I'm going to be there, and I'm going to be looking for you. And you see that, I'm going to shatter your fucking jaw with it. And I don't even fucking swear.
When was the first actual acceptance of his challenge from you, Mick? Was that last May?
When Spencer rang me up, prior to ringing other people, I'm trying to find out if my history, can I fight, and have they seen me fight? When they were sure about that, then they rang me up, you know.
This is Spencer Brown, who owns Gold Star Promotions, in it, from Blackpool.
Yes, correct. Yeah, Spencer, which, like I said, we met on a plane going to see Holyfield and Lewis in New York.
Oh, yeah.
Some 20 odd years ago, many years ago. But anyway, we got chatting, and he said, John will fight, but only for money. You know, John ain't fighting unless there's no money, because obviously he's his manager, apparently.
An opportunist.
Yeah. I said, yeah, no problem, you know. So, and that's when we try to get it on, and, you know, we had a date set and everything, and then things didn't come back. Took over a week for someone to reply because he had a problem with his big toe. Hence, then he come out doing a podcast on his own at home, saying he don't do things like this, but I'm talking a load of poop, basically, yeah. And John will fight him, and saying that I want it in the arena and all this crap they're coming out with, which I didn't. And then he come out saying that, well, John will fight you, but hang about, it's a pandemic. People up and down the country, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. And then a few more shout outs, and then a few more growls at his end. And I think that was it. Oh, and he called me up Manchester, didn't he? Then it'd be up there on Sunday or something. But listen, me going to Manchester, there's no money to be earned for the NHS. It then becomes personal, yeah, because going to someone's back garden just have a tear up, that's not a challenge, is it? A challenge is doing it properly in the ring to raise money for a good cause. That was what it was from day one. And I state that. And it's all about raising money for the NHS, which, look, they've done a marvellous job, and they're continuing to do it and trying to save lives. But John was the one that wanted to make money, called it Spencer. He will not find us money on the table. So he knows by calling him up there, I'm not going to turn up, because there's no money for him, number one. There's no money for me, yeah, or so let's say the NHS, or rephrase that.
Yeah.
It was just a pull wool over people's eyes to say, look, I'll challenge Mickey Theo, he didn't turn up. And the big bad wolf's blown your house down. What a load of bollocks, eh? Look, we've been calling them out since nearly a year ago, isn't it?
You know them arms and them big veins you've got in your arms, tensing your arms up round the car seat.
I think it was last May. Is it May? Last May?
Yeah, May last year. So listen, Mr. John Fury, come out and fight. If not, get up and say from your words, your mouth, that you don't want to fight me, and stick that in your pipe and smoke it. Yeah, that's what I've got to say to you, mate.
Do you feel, Mick, that when we get to May, and obviously you've got, I know you've got other things planned, and you to try and force John's hand to fight you. Do you feel when we get to May that you might have proved a point that he don't want to fight, and you might have to call it a day, knock it on the head with him?
If fighting was easy, everybody would be doing it.
Well, it looks like he's a pussy, doesn't it, at the moment? A pussy with tits. No balls. I refrain from swearing because he ain't worth the swear. And I apologise for the swearing from the last time. But yeah, he just, I quite laugh when I look at the video sometimes, look back at the video, he says, you've got to fight me. I'm X-rated. I'm all over London in Frank Warren shows. Yeah, make yourself known because I'm X-rated. I'm the best. Turn up. You know, he's just a coward. A man with a big mouth, and like I said, David A. You know what I mean? David A. is a little bit, you know, it's Big John. You know, just big fat John with a pair of tits and no bollocks. That's all he is, mate. He's a man. He's a bit of flesh in front of me. That's all, John. That's all you are, John, to me. So come out and fight me, or just get up and say, I'll keep repeating myself, yeah, and I'll keep repeating till you say, I don't want to fight Mick Theo. You personally, yeah, want to hear it from your mouth. If not, come out and fight me, mate. Don't pick on vulnerable people like Eddie Hearn and all the people you can terrorise, bully, humiliate. Come and see me. Come on the channel. We'll have a talk about it. We'll have a laugh about it.
Yeah.
But you got to fight, John. Do
you feel, Mick, that maybe if we get to May, end of May, and there's no luck, is there anybody else that you'd like to fight, Mick, or are you open to challenges from anybody over 50?
Not really. It was just one morning, seeing him challenge, make a big mouth statement. He's the Don, the X-rated, as he says he is. And I just took it up. I thought, hang about, no, you're not. And then I went from there, and I'm still here.
Yeah. All right. Do you think that the pandemic's making it so you can't fight? Because sooner or later, this pandemic will be gone. And what's going to happen if you and John bump into each other at a show? If he's at a show and you're at a show, and what would happen, mate?
I think we've said that before, Russ. We've mentioned it before. You know, what's he going to do? He can't do nothing.
Yeah.
What's he going to do? What's he going to do? Can't do nothing. What's he going to do?
Have you took it personally, Mick, when he had his rant? You know, in the rant video, where he was sat in his blue top and he was getting it all that. Do you think you've took it personally, Mick? And I
didn't take it personal. No, I don't take anything personal. He just shows me his true colours. He's a dog that just barks, doesn't bite. You know? Yeah. When someone comes out and uses the phrases he did, you know, they're nobody's. All right. But all my life. Yeah. In the work I was involved with. You know who's who. Listen, in life, you know who's the serious ones. Because the serious ones shut up. They don't say nothing. They're quiet. Yeah. They do what they got to do when it's time. Yeah. So big mouth, X-rated, whoever you are, John Fury, come and see me. Come and see me for some of that, mate. That's what you're going to get.
He actually looked in good shape, didn't he, other month, John?
Oh, yeah, that picture, yeah, with the tits hanging out. He looked lovely.
No, I'm on about before then. He looked like he got in some decent shape. And he looks like he might...
Doing a little podcast. You all right? Oh, wait, I'm in your bed. Sorry about that.
All right, no problem. He looked like he got in decent shape a couple of months ago, and recently it looks like he might not have kept that up.
It's his problem, isn't it?
Yeah.
Shape or no shape, like I said before in my videos, he's just a man who's lost a bit of weight. That's all he is.
Yeah.
Yeah. He might last another few seconds. That's it. You might as well keep the weight on, hope for the best. Hope for a lucky shot.
Yeah.
I won't embarrass you, Russ. Russ, I won't embarrass you. I won't go down. We won't creep out the stadium like that.
No, not Mick. If I'm going to be in your corner at night, I want you to, be looking the business and doing the business.
You might see John crawling underneath the canvas. Where's John?
What if you have this fight Queensby rules with John, would you be happy with that, or would you be happy with bare knuckle Queensby rules, or like BKB?
Listen, I don't mind what we do, but listen, we're both over the age of 50 now. Let's talk sense, yeah? We'll put a pair of gloves on, do it properly, proper, judges and everything. Because people that paying the pay-per-view, if it goes down that route, to raise the money, they don't want to see a bloodbath with two older guys, do they? I mean, I'm not that old now. I mean, compared to what John looks like, but he looks a good 20 years on top of me. I mean, come on, see that picture of him tits hanging out and trying to run up the road with his belly all flopping everywhere. He looked disgusting, doesn't he? It's probably why he doesn't want to get in the ring, like he said before, you know what I mean? Trying to make excuses saying that's too hard. I'll fight you gypsy style, bare knuckle,
I can't say all about that. I used to look disgusting about 8 years ago.
Yeah, but you've done something about it, haven't you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you're training, you're healthy now,
Yeah.
Listen, John don't look bad. It's just his life that led him up to how he is today, isn't it? I mean, I've been training all my life, so someone that hasn't trained for 20, 30 years are going to let themselves go, and that's their choice at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And listen, we've got to respect everyone for how they are, and the main thing is that they're well and they're alive and they're okay, and they have family around them to enjoy their life. So we have to respect that side of things.
Yeah.
So all the banter is a different thing at the end of the day, isn't it? I've sworn a few times. I shouldn't have. It's just a bit of a banter to get the fight going. Nothing personal. Like I say, it's just a challenge. And I can't really say anymore, Russ, I've done what I can, and we've got a few surprises still coming up, but we'll keep that under wraps at the moment. And we'll see how it goes, But John, come out, come and fight me. Well, come and tell me you want to fight me. We'll put a date set and we'll do it. Alternatively, like I say, stand up on your own 2 feet and be a man and say, Mickey Theo, I don't want to fight you. End of story. You still lost the fight anyway if you say that, isn't it? You're still going to look embarrassed if you say that, isn't it? So either way, John, you're going to be embarrassed however you do it. The best thing for you to do is come and fight me, hold your chin up high, yeah, because you're big, bad, X-rated John Fury. Come out and fight. At least if you lose, you've come out and fight me. You've been a man. Like you say, it takes a man to step in the ring. Come and do it. Show me who you are.
Mick, do you feel... Do you regret not taking John upon his the offer? He went on Insta and said, "Come up here tomorrow morning and meet me at 10:30 in the morning or something on it, Manchester or whatever it was." Do you regret not going that morning to fight?
No, Russ. Listen, that's becoming personal going up there. That doesn't happen that way. You don't go to people's back gardens or backyards or where they tell you to go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Use the head, you know what I mean? Got nothing else to say on that. But start me saying to him, come down here, I've got a place for you, He ain't gonna come down here, is he? And he said, if you've got a problem with me, come down to my kebab house. I don't have a kebab house anyway. It's not my kebab house. It's one of my sponsors, Taste of Cyprus. Yeah. That's all it is. Like the rest of them, lanterns, ability group, official watches, 24-hour Kevin tires,
Do you regret not going to Billy Joe's yard, Mick, to fight him either?
It's the same thing, isn't it? Billy says, if you've got a problem, us travellers do it this way. But I don't have a problem. It's not personal. It's a challenge, So that's what it is. There's no regrets, It's a challenge for a good cause at the end of the day. Listen, it's like someone saying, I'll fight you, come up to my base.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not a person that want to go out and fight. I don't go around for fights. But he said he's the best 54-year-old in the planet, and I don't believe that. Yeah. And I want to prove to myself, it's on my bucket list, that I'm better than him.
Yeah.
And prove to everyone out there that reckons he's going to jump all over me and floor me and RIP and all this crap they're coming out with, all the bollocks, all the hiding behind a mask, all that crap, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, tell your man, big, fat John Fury titty man, come and fight me. Don't start giving us all the bump, all the shit, yeah? He'll do this and he'll do that. Well, listen, you tell him to go and fight. What you should be doing, all you people, is getting him out to fight me. Don't take it personal against me or Bulky. Tell that fat titty man with no bollocks that you support, yeah? Drill him to come out to fight. We're the good Samaritans. We want to fight him, yeah? Especially Bulky, yeah? Don't start sending shit to him and threats to him because, listen, send them to John Fury. He's the man that's letting you guys down, yeah? Simple. Don't you reckon, Russ?
Yeah, I can handle all this. I put myself.
No, but I'm saying, sir, listen, if they're saying he's going to do this, you're doing that, they're going against us. They should be going against their man because he's the one that's letting them down. He's the one that's got no arsehole.
There is
he's got a pair of tits. He's got a pair of tits and no arsehole. You know, that fucking ring on the back arse. You got nothing. Yeah? You're not X-rated. You can't do fuck all. Excuse the French. Yeah? Bullying Eddie Hearn again. You bully, let's just go and watch your video, John. What you say about Eddie Hearn, you're going to put him over and then you're going to clip him around the ear and you're going to fucking smack his ass. You know, what's all that about? It's disrespectful, my friend. Grow up, bully. Come and fight me if you want some. Like I said before, you can't try and put me over you fucking lap and smack me. Come on, titty man.
Yeah, it's a bit of intense beef there between you and John now, isn't there, from your side?
It's not intense beef. How can he talk to like Eddie Hearn, the promoter, who's going to be promoting, getting a fight together, yeah, with his son, yeah, and somebody else? It's going to be the biggest thing in the UK's ever seen, two British, heavyweight champions. Yeah. How can he talk like that on behalf of his family? Yeah, he's a letdown. Talking like that. Yeah, you should stay close with the promoters. Grab hold of their money, take it and run. Not give it all the bollocks to them. He might, because he can push it to one side because of the way you spoke. Yeah, sign the fucking contracts. That's your words, John. That's wrong, my friend. You could have blown that complete deal wrong for your son, Tyson. Yeah, think about milking the geezer a bit. You know, being nice to him, sucking up to him a bit till you get your deal done. When it's all finished, say what you want. That's the clever man, isn't it?
I don't think Eddie Hearn would be bothered about all like that because they'd look at it as selling fight. He gets insults like that every week, doesn't
he? Yeah, but how John conducted himself on that night was not right. He's on national telly, you know what I mean? He, saying, pulling his top up, showing his belly to everyone. I mean, what sort of person would do that?
I don't know.
And saying fat men win, fatty men win. Well, come on, fatty, come and fight me. See if you can win for me. Simple. I'm gonna come in playing that song. Hey, fatty boom boom, sweet sugar dumpling. Hey, fatty boom boom, let me tell you something.
Oh, Mick. Oh, Mick, what are you doing to me, Mick, today?
I'm not doing you. I'm singing a song to my friend John.
Oh, John. Just get in touch, pick up the phone, get my number off somebody. It's not hard to get.
Just get this out of the way. Come on.
I've got your number here, John. I've rung you, but you don't answer. I don't even know if
I've got his number. He don't answer me either.
I don't know what
I said. He's hiding.
I don't know
Anyone
what.
Seen him?
I don't know what to say to it all, Mick. I mean, I'm up to here with how we're going to do it, mate. I mean, I'm at my wit's end. Another 2 months, and I'm hanging on for dear life. But there's all these people want to see it happen. I mean, my inbox today had 214 emails, 214, nearly second most I've ever had, when I've got up in the morning. And majority of them, about 180 of them were positive about the fight. The other one, were the diehards. The Fury Power group. Fury Power! The Fury Power. The fanatics.
I think they're dying, aren't they? They're all giving up on John.
Majority of them have. They just say, look, why don't you just get it over and done with? And they want to be put out their misery like I do.
Yeah, but you know what? I've got a lot of travelling boys in Essex, you know, and I see them every day, and they'll give me the thumbs up, and they want pictures of me, and you know what's happening with the fight. I said, well, listen, I'm waiting for trying to come out, you know. He said, don't think he's going to fight you, Mick. He just don't want it. He don't want to fucking fight. I said, I know. You're embarrassing your travelling people, John. You know, gypsies out there, the travelling boys, you know, great lads out there. You're embarrassing them because they thought and looked up to you as an icon in that travelling world. Yeah? You're not, John. You're just a titty man. Titty, titty, titty. And that, even your son Tyson's using that, saying, Joshua, you're a chicken. He got that from me. Well done, Tyson. He's a titty. Look, your son can call him titty men. So get that from your son. Your son's calling AJ titty, not titty man, a chicken. Chicken, chicken, chicken. I think he used the phrase that I was using. Well done, Tyson. But unfortunately, the old man's titty, chicken, titty, chicken. You are, and you will be until you come out and fight.
Okay, then.
Come out and be a turkey like me. Strong turkey, not a chicken. A lame chicken.
Is turkey better than chicken, Mick, as a meat?
No, it's just a bigger bird, mate. One with bollocks.
I thought turkey were drier than chicken. It were better for you protein-wise.
It's just a bigger fucker, isn't he? Hey?
All right, then. Well, moving on then from the adventures of Tintin.
Titty?
Tintin, I said. Tintin. It's a joke, mate. It's one of my one-liners. Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua, the word on the street and around the campfire is that Eddie Hearn and Joshua know it's not going to happen this year and that Joshua doesn't want it just yet. What do you think to that?
I think you say he doesn't want it yet. Listen, if he doesn't want it yet, you've got to look at this. Boxing's all about money, isn't it? Yeah. It's the biggest money fight out there. Okay. Now, let's say it doesn't happen. Joshua's got to fight someone, isn't he? Yeah. Okay. Tyson will fight someone. That can then go bang. Yeah. They lose that big purse. That's the problem. So while it's there and it's hot, grab it. As I say, while the iron's hot, that's what they say.
Yeah.
And who's to say that either of them will go away and come back winners out of the next fight, depending on who they fight. All it takes is one loss from either of them, and that money, the purse, the biggest purse in history at the moment, I believe, will be gone. So if I was a promoter, you build your boxer up, didn't you?
Yeah. To
get to the level you want them, and then it's bigger money, yeah? Now it's in the mix with the biggest payday ever. I don't think they would back down from that and swerve it. I think they would rush to get that fight on because of the money. There's two big money fights. There's the rematch as well. It's 50-50 up front. Second fight will be 60-40 to the winner. So if I was a promoter looking at the inside from their perspective, I'd want to get that fight on ASAP and get it sealed and rubber stamped. Why would you want to, take the chance of not fighting and your main fighter losing? Look what happened to Andy Ruiz. I mean, he's done it, didn't he?
Yeah.
There's things like that it's boxing at the end of the day. It's heavyweight boxing, and that one punch can change things. They say, and that could ruin just everything they work for. So, will it happen? I've got to say yes, it will happen, and I reckon it may happen this year because it's too much of a money thing not to happen, Russ.
Yeah, I don't think it does, but we'll see.
Do you have a bet?
I don't want to have a bet on it.
How much are you now?
You owe me 200 quid. Do you want to go double or quits?
We'll double or quits that one.
Well, I don't think it happens this year then, Mick, yeah?
Okay.
All right. So that's a bet then. Right. Lawrence Okoli is British, Commonwealth, European, and now a world champion. 16 fights, undefeated, 13 by way of. He's unbeatable at cruiserweight, isn't he?
I think so. He's great.
He's got an awful style that's he's made the most of. Do you think a lot of credit has to go to his trainer Shane McGuigan, or do you think that he would already had that style in him leading up to going with Shane, and Shane just brought out other things in him? What do you think?
I think each person has their own style, and it's very hard to change it. But like you say, you can add things to it, and correct a lot of movements. But I think most people have got their own style from day one. If you're not happy with it as a trainer, you would sort of try and change it a little bit. But they still got that. They still do what they do. But maybe, I don't know, move, put a bit more leg work into it, or body strength. I don't know, just different angles, I suppose. But no, he's a great fighter. He holds himself well. He's very confident as well. You know, you can see that's in him. And great.
What do you think about Derek Chisora, Mick, fighting Parker, and Eubank Jr. fighting Marcus Morrison on undercard? What do you think to them two fights, Mick, on pay-per-view?
Who's Eubank Jr. fighting? Sorry,
Marcus Morrison.
I can't remember what he looks like, Marcus Morrison. Where have I seen him fight?
He's from Manchester. He's only had 2 defeats, I think.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's all right.
Oh, you're talking about the one that's got a bit of yeah, I know you're talking about. No disrespect about it. He does a lot of the eye twitching, yeah?
No, that's Liam Williams.
Oh, sorry, Liam Williams, great fighter.
It's not him. It's
no, he should be fighting. He's a great fighter.
He should be fighting Eubank. I'd like to see them two fight.
Oh, he's an amazing fighter. I love him. He's a great fighter. Listen, I love Chris as well, but that'll be a fanatic fight. Great fight.
You get on with Chris, don't you, Junior?
I know. I see it. Listen, we don't really speak. I do. I used to go down and see Scott down in Brighton down the gym. I've seen him spar a few times, Chris Eubank Jr. and that. He doesn't really say a lot. I see seniors down there sometimes. I speak to him. He used to go to a restaurant in Barnet. I used to go to. A friend of mine used to own. He used to be up there quite a bit, and I've seen him down Park Lane in the Chinese, just underneath the hotel there. We spoke a few times there, but no, look, Chris Eubank Jr. and Senior, great people, great fighters, like father, like son. But listen, Chris is. I can't remember seeing this gentleman that just said he's going to be fighting in the weekend, but I think Chris will.
Marcus Morrison, yeah.
Marcus, yeah, I think Chris will. I don't know. I can't say really because I haven't seen him fight Marcus, but if I see him on TV and I might remember his face. But Chris is going to be a hard man to beat because, listen, he's taken time back out. He's gone to the States over with Mayweather. He's out there fighting, training, shall I say. Yeah. He's got a better trainer. Maybe he's going to be schooled better and he's listening. All Chris needs is someone to suck it up and listen to them, and he'd be a better fighter. Yeah. So let's hope he's done that and he performs well. And it's this weekend, isn't it, coming?
Yeah. Yeah.
But good luck to both of them.
Yeah, good luck to both of them. I met Chris Eubank Jr. a favourite in that, but I'd like to see Marcus Morrison win because he's on a good run. I'd like to see him win, but...
Was he out about 2 months ago?
Marcus Morrison, no.
No,
he hasn't fought for ages.
Okay, I'll think of someone else.
He's decent. Like he's probably English stroke British level in my opinion.
I'll Google him after and have a look at him anyway.
Yeah, all right. What do you think to Craig Richards against Bivol, Mick, on the same card?
Craig Richards and who?
Bivol.
Honestly, Vass, I don't know the names.
Yeah, well, Craig Richards is from down your way, and Bivol's he's a foreigner.
What are they, middleweights? No,
the super middle stroke heavyweights. I think the super middles. I think the light heavyweights. 175. Have you not heard of Craig Richards? Spider Richards, no.
About who?
He's called Spider Richards. Have you not heard of him? No.
No.
All right. Then.
Maybe I've seen him fight, but the name don't ring a bell.
Yeah. What about Katie Taylor against Natasha Jonas? Do you think that's a good fight?
A fantastic fight. I've seen something on Instagram today about it. Yeah, that's going to be a great fight.
Yeah.
They last met at the Olympics, wasn't it? Apparently.
Yeah.
Last time they met. Yeah. 20 years ago.
No, no, it was 9 years ago.
9 years ago. Sorry. I see 2012.
12.
Yeah, I thought it was there. Sorry.
No, it's not
Yeah,
a problem.
so that's a great fight. Yeah. Who do you think on that one then?
I think Katie Taylor would be a favourite if it goes to points, because she doesn't do bad if it goes to points. You know, we're being own fighter, but I think Natasha Jonas has got the style to beat her, and I think the timing's right. So I'm team Natasha. Plus, I think she's gorgeous and she's a nice person as well. I've met her. So yeah,
she comes across that way, doesn't she? Yeah, very sweet.
She's very good in front of the camera, isn't she? She's a big smile on her. She'll have a big media career, trust me.
What about Savannah?
Savannah's got a lovely smile and she's a lovely looking girl. She doesn't like doing media work. She's very quiet.
I'm talking about that. When's she out again? She's
out again in May, I think.
She's a great fighter.
Yeah, defending her world title. Yeah, she's
pleasure to watch her, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's a pleasure to watch her fight. Yeah, she's brilliant.
Peter, he's doing a good job on it.
Peter's done really well with her. He's done really well. He's had 2 world champions now. Yui will be next one, all being well. What do you think about Deontay Wilder? Do you think that he'll fight again?
What, the payday? He got paid to not fight. 7 mil, we're saying.
Well, they're now saying that's not true, Shelley Finkel. So we're going to see, aren't we, if it is true.
I'm surprised they didn't go legal with that, because I think they were about to do that, wasn't they? Once Joshua and Fury, once their managers had to sign something in concrete, then they'd fight against it, wouldn't they? Yeah. Because they've got to do wrong before they can put things right.
There's a lot of misinformation out there at the moment, isn't there, I think. So
God knows what's going on with that, you know.
No, one of them things.
Surely, if there's a rematch fight, surely there's no timeout limit to period, is there?
Well, this is it. You see, this is the argument. Because of the pandemic, they haven't been able to have that third fight. So they both got a case, haven't they? Both teams.
Yeah, that's a good case, though, isn't it? Yeah, so
it's a good case for Wilder, but it's also a good case for Fury if you don't want to fight him, because it's a dangerous fight for Tyson Fury, isn't it? But how much longer is Tyson going to be inactive, though? And is he going to be sharp to fight Joshua?
Yeah. It's going on the right, isn't it, at the end of the day?
We're going to see. But Tyson says he don't need a camp for Joshua and he can beat him if he drinks 12 pints a day. So we can't be hearing any of this, well, I need to keep my tools sharp and keep active, because after saying opposite, well, you don't need camps, do you?
Yeah.
All right then, mate. Well, listen, thanks for coming on.
Likewise, thank you.
All right. Keep in touch and we will speak again soon. All right.
But has anyone seen John around? Have they been looking in bins and post boxes, underground buses?
I don't think anybody's seen him, have they? He's been very quiet, John, lately. John, you've been very quiet. Could you come out and do an Instagram and give us an update on when you're going to fight Mick? It's just a simple question. You don't have to be frightened to come out and say something, but the silence at the moment is deafening, isn't it?
I think that water's working, that he's promoting, that alkaline water. He kicks his mouth shut, I think.
The magic water.
The magic water, yeah.
It makes him feel great.
Oh, amazing. Better than a pint of Guinness, isn't it, for him?
Better for you.
But he's having a sneaky one here and here, though, isn't he?
I don't know. I don't see him. All right then, Michael. Well, listen, you take care. Thanks for coming on, and we'll speak again. You've been great.
Keep trucking. Keep watching.
Don't
forget, big thank you to my sponsors for being there with me.
Who are your sponsors, mate?
Sponsors, you got the Ability Group, hotel group that they got hotels everywhere. They've got one opposite the Echo Arena, the Liverpool Hilton. So they're up there, and when there's fights up there, we normally chill out there. They've got a nightclub in there as well, which was quite a good club up there. You got Official Watches, big company. I started him off years ago, Dino, mate. Any type of watch you want, he's got it. If you ain't got it, he'll get you it, and he'll be cheaper than anyone else. So Official Watches. If anyone wants Rolexes, anything like that, get hold of them. Official Watches. They're online. get you a good deal. Mention my name and you get even a bigger deal on it.
Yeah.
You've got Lanterns, which is just come on board, recovery group, Lanterns, very big down UK and European as well. Been around for many years, doing breakdowns, trucks, breakdown, any breakdown you want, they'll do it for you. Marble Fantasy, any types of marble and granite, they're the company that use. They're based in London, but they can go anywhere in the UK if need be abroad. 24-hour tyres direct, which is down here. Friend of mine, Kevin. 24 hours, get a puncher. Someone stabs your wheel, your tyre, and you need a hand. Just ring them, they'll come and sort it out. Yeah.
They come to me.
And of course, not the one and only, the Taste of Cyprus down the bottom. Does lovely food, great food online, takeaway now. So there you go.
All right.
And we have, you fancy that bet, get online, fancy that, which is an online casino company, just sort of taken off and have really striving and doing well. And a special thank you to Raymond Davis, which is on the name for sponsorship. It's been with us since day one. Still want to thank all the sponsors again for being with me and on the journey we got ahead of us, hopefully being well.
All right then, mate.
Thank you very much.
You take care, Mick, and we'll speak again. Peace out, mate.
Keep trucking, keep watching, and don't forget to push the button down below if you want a special $5.99. Is it, Russ?
$5.99.
Yeah, $5.99.
It's
$5.99.
It's not £7. It's $5.99.
Yeah. Is it $5.99?
$5.99 a month. YouTube take 30%, but it's $5.99 a month.
Well, what do customers get for that, Russ?
Right, they get a minimum of 10 extra videos.
And obviously the best ones.
Oh, they're all good, aren't they?
The turn up ones.
There'd be hell on if I put yours on pay-per-view, wouldn't there? But we'll see. But listen, mate, it's been a pleasure. You take care, pal.
Yeah, and you. Thanks for having us, Russ.
Peace out, mate. Cheers.
Peace out. Bye.
You like that one, didn't you? Right, first of all, I just want to say thank you very much for liking and subscribing. It means a lot to me because we're on this journey together, aren't we? So anybody got any ideas for the channel, fire them over to me, porkycorner@mail.com. All right. Shout out to Innovation Alloys and South Yorkshire Packaging. All right. Don't forget to subscribe. Keep on trucking.